doing wonderfully, huh? Wonderfully well. Once again, welcome to Unapologetically a Woman. Huh? So, if today is your first time of joining me, kindly note this is a woman's platform for changing all that is no longer acceptable. So, people, without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Let's get started with our Food for Thought series. Okay? So, this series is aimed at addressing multiple issues at the same time instead of the regular one topic for a program. Okay? So, my lovelies, I'm going to talk about two important issues today. Um, First, I want to start today's program by addressing a video of a 3 months old girl, 3 months baby girl, who was mercilessly raped, torn apart, and left for dead in an uncompleted building that is circulating the internet and various social media platforms. I know it's been like 3 weeks ago that it was really, really, really causing high traffic on social media. Okay, so but I still want to talk about it, and after which I will address videos of brothers killing their nurse partners in the United States. So those brothers that are killing their wives, and people are now saying, oh, because they are nurses, that's why these men are killing them. So I'm going to address that. So please, folks, stay tuned, okay? So my video is not hurry. Because you're going to learn something out of it, you have to be patient, okay? You need to be patient to see how unapologetically things can get, okay? So if you don't wait to see the end, you won't feel it. So please bear with me, okay? All right, my people. I do understand that lots of folks are vexed, by the incident of the 3 months baby girl that was raped. And then people are clamoring for justice for this poor baby. But then, my people, is it necessary to take gruesome pictures of this incident and then post it in the World Wide Web for all to see, and where it will forever remain for the baby? It will forever remain on the internet till the baby grows up to see it. Now, who with a heart, who with a conscience would want to see a 3 months old baby girl's vagina that was literally destroyed by a man in his 30s? A baby that can hardly pee at that early stage of life. So just reading the story is more than enough for folks to imagine how the baby would look like after that atrocious and animalistic experience. Okay, I guess those pictures of the baby was taken in the hospital, maybe by a medical team, or maybe it was made for court proceedings. But it is now circulating the internet. It is circulating the world web. Things like this, my people, should not happen. Things like this should not happen. Anyone who is involved in the care of that child who took those pictures of her vagina and then displayed them on social media should be arrested immediately. Oh, yes. From the doctors who attended to this baby, the lawyers in charge of the case, police officers, and everyone should be held accountable for their recklessness and lack of professional ethics. Oh, yes. Come on. As if raping that poor 3-month-old baby girl was not enough. Folks still took it upon themselves to take pictures of her destroyed private area and put it online. This baby, for crying out loud, is a human being with human rights and the right to privacy and confidentiality. She not talking yet to make her own decisions do not make her any lesser of a human being. Not at all. It is not in anybody's purview to further dehumanize this little baby in such a manner. By displaying her like a guinea pig for everybody to see, or for those in child pornography rackets to take those images, take advantage of those images, and then profit out of it. The worst of it all, the face of the baby was not covered or coded. If this child survives this incident and now grows up into a full-grown woman, people will still recognize her. And I am sure some would hide these pictures to show her or use it to mock and shame her later on in life. Again, I keep asking, who protects our children in that country? And what are the mechanisms in place to protect them, especially in situations like this? Who? Excuse me. If it is Women Affairs who is also in charge of children's services and the well-being of children, please step up. Step up to your game. For our children are chronically abused. They are enslaved every minute of the day in that country, and they are slaughtered every damn day. And this incident cannot continue to be an emblem that denotes high level of impunity in our communities. Okay? Someone got to really step up for these children. When will people have common sense or enough empathy to sensitize with others, to know that their actions may further stigmatize, shame, and chronically traumatize people? When will people come to that realization? Things like this also happen in other countries. It happens in other places of the world. But how many times have you seen them displaying raped babies, babies' body, private areas in social media? How many times? Only our things are different. Please, my people, all I am saying in a nutshell is, let's be aware. Let's be considerate. Let's be mindful of other people's feelings and pains. And then to be cautious of what we put out there, of what we post about people, especially children that have no choice to decide whether they want their nakedness, their trauma to be circulating worldwide. And you know, anything you put on internet does not go away. It remains. And these children are going to grow up to see themselves. The incident is already traumatizing enough. and then live without shame. Please, let's choose the best way to help and to support people, and not to further destroy people's lives and totally send them into lifelong oblivion and self-ostracization. Please, let's be mindful of people's pains. That picture would have been leaked by somebody. Even while the baby was being operated, surgery, pictures, those things leaked out. How come? How come? That baby is supposed to be protected. We need to step up to protect our children in that country. Things cannot continue to go this way, like I said. Whoever is in charge, please step up to your damn game. Okay? Things happen. We need to face it and call for justice for that child, but not to circulate that gruesome pictures on Facebook for people to see. We know we are all hurt by seeing that, but then just saying the news alone is enough for any matured person to understand what that baby will be going through. We don't need to see those pictures. Even watching those pictures, it causes vicarious trauma when you watch it. Okay? So please, let's be wise and let's sensitize with other people's pains, so we don't go like selling their pains, their trauma. Okay? Another thing I like to talk about is the reigning trend on social media of bitterly embattled brothers in the USA. Oh yes. And some of them in London, England, and many other places who come online raining insults and then doing videos to insult sisters who are in the nursing profession. This is quite a very serious and sensitive matter, as many sisters have been killed. Many sisters have died in the hands of their partners, in the hands of their husbands. Even brothers killed themselves after killing their wives. And some are in jail, serving life sentences for killing and slaughtering their wives. We've all seen videos of these happenings. From stories we heard of brothers still complaining about sisters in the nursing profession. And the videos watched, like I said, of the happenings. Most of these killings happens in the USA, which now makes me wonder what the hell is going on over there. The percentage of killing is high, and therefore it becomes a social issue to be addressed in our communities. A lot of brothers have done videos, and I want to investigate. Sisters are not talking about it. Somebody got to address this issue. People don't just, we know, okay, people can come and talk out of bitterness, but then you need to look the why, look underneath it, what is causing this. And then I read a lot about how brothers, how a lot of our sisters are killed, and the men keep saying one thing, there's a commonality in every of these killings, you know. So one of such complaints that is that the men said they sponsored their wives from Nigeria to the US. They gave their wives studies, trained her in the school, paid all the household bills, took care of the home, and some even claim they helped their wives with school assignments and everything, with the hope that the woman would support the home financially when she graduates, and then she starts working. Okay? So that's the grievance, okay? But I have a question for brothers living in this part of the world. My dear brothers, why on earth will you live all your life here in the West and then think a village sister or woman back home are the best match for you? Why? First of all, I have a message for the sister too, but I want to address the brothers first. So hang in there with me, okay? You see, that patriarchal, that patriarchal mentality of control, and then seeing a woman as a personal property are still very much ingrained in the minds and mentality of some of our brothers, no matter how long they live in this part of the world. Okay? The idea that, oh, women here are not humble, oh, they are not humble enough, and then thinking you can control the village women better if you bring them here. It's what you all see manifesting. The idea of control. I'm a man. Patriarchy manifesting at its finest. Okay? First of all, you go home to bring a Nigerian woman. Excuse me. A Nigerian woman with the mentality of high maintenance. Most of our sisters, they are in that level of high maintenance. It's a culture in Nigeria, unfortunately. So these brothers go home, you go bring a woman with that mentality of high maintenance, that mentality of man must maintain me, that man must maintain me mentality. If you cannot take care of me, feed me, clothe me, do everything for me, worship me like juju, you are not supposed to have me as a woman. So they sell themselves into a relationship. They cannot date a man without the man having money. So you brothers go home and then you go entice such women with high maintenance and the mentality of man must maintain me. And then come think say when she starts to make money, she go come put all the money for your hand, Abby. Come on, wake up, son. Wake the hell up. Okay? When an average person in Nigeria thinks like a thief, oh yes, an average person in that country thinks like a thief. Sadly, that is what it is all about. They only think what they can get from you, and therefore they see you as an ATM machine. And you see, we all know how this part of the world works. Brothers work hard. Some folks even have 2 pairs of shorts and then 1 pants, like 1 trouser. Morning work, afternoon work, night work to make ends meet. And then when it is time for them to go home, they take like a week from work so that they can regain themselves, they can relax, have some good sleep, prepare themselves, buy some new clothes, because they are going home. And for them to look nice. And then when you go home, you go entice women. You change a little dollars and then you have plenty naira as exchange. Okay? And who sees you thinks, oh, he's so rich. That brother is rich. And then when you bring these women here, they now see you are not who you claim to be. And even the job you claim you do is not what you are actually doing. And before you know it, they start to disrespect. Insubordination creeps in. And you become a little man and not man enough in your own damn house. Some will even go sleeping with your best friend. Because to them, you do not have a game. You don't get level. Their standard and money mentality is high. And then the money is not flowing the way you spend the money in Nigeria. The way you spend the money in Nigeria, the money you spend 2 days in Nigeria, it's not like you're running a company just for basic amenities and for basic needs. You don't spend it here in a month. So when they see the money is no longer flowing the way they think, oh, come on, rudeness is the order of the day. And so a lot of brothers have made that mistake time and time again, to the extent the wise one now who really wants to get married from home, they marry the women and leave them there. And then they visit, get them pregnant. They are giving their children citizenship. But not the woman yet. They make them get pregnant, they keep having babies. They travel there, sleep with them, make babies, come back, because they are running from such, trying to avoid things like this. Bring her here and then don't want to get into trouble or kill her. Okay? But wait till, my dear people. You, where you be man, where you they say, now you do this for your wife, now you do that for woman. And now she they treat you badly. My dear, why on earth will you empower someone else, even a woman, without first empowering yourself as a human being? So you never empower yourself as a man. You never empower yourself even as a human being. Then you go to empower another person. Are you okay? Your hand cuts or your brain they empty for you not to learn, or at least learn handwork if you not fit go school, because not everybody gets the brain to go to school. That's why we get a lot of programs for abroad, apprenticeship. You feel go learn the handwork. You feel empower yourself in a lot of ways. Okay? And then you expect to turn such, and then you go bring such women, say, okay, now they won't come go school for you. You expect to turn such over tier I, such over tier I women, to your ATM machine when they reach here. Your hand not cut. You know empower yourself. You go bring person, come they empower them. Dude, you foolish. Oh yes, you foolish son. Come on, wake up. Even your own pikin where you born for abroad, you train until university, still not go graduate, finish, and then come they put all the money for your damn hands. Say, oh, mommy take, or daddy take all my salary for you to administer the money as you like. Your own pikin where you born, no go do it. Okay? And the day you dare talk to that pikin like Niger parents, excuse me, drink some water. Excuse me. So as I was saying, your own pikin where you born for abroad here, where you born anywhere, you don't go train and finish your university, you can't expect say that pikin go graduate, can't they put all in salary for your hands, say make you the administer and the way you want. You where you they talk so, even me where they talk. Your father trained you, your mother trained you, now the money they carry go give them. You don't get your own life, you don't get your own responsibilities. So the day you manage to remind that your pikin say, oh, let me train you for university, let me do this for you, let me do that for you, he go look you, he go say, you know what? You did your damn job. He go say you did, he go say you did rude and very disrespectful. And if care is not taken, he go abandon you for good. Tell her, say you suffer trainer. You suffer training. You did your damn job as a parent. Not to talk of woman. Will not be you born am, not be your sister. Now another person pikin. She gets her own responsibilities to meet up with her own family back home. And then you can't depend on her blindly like that. So my dear, if na money making machine, and slave where you fit control remote as you like, now you go bring from Nigeria, now you go bring from home, and not a wife. They face the music. Now what did they see inside be that? You not go expect the woman to go school finish and come still they think like the way she they think before. Okay? Level don't change. Or consider respect you after such independence when to her you have suddenly become very primitive and an illiterate man that she cannot even, some of them cannot even introduce you to their circle of friends anymore. My brother, my prince and my kings. Intelligence and eloquence in a man can be very sexy too. Okay? And you know, it can also turn a woman on. He get the qualities where man gets. that he brings to the table that will make you go crazy. It will turn you on. Not even turn on like say, okay. It will actually turn you on to say, you know what, I got him. This guy's not going anywhere. This is who I want. And not a man who thinks you are saying yes, and he thinks you say no. Women don't need such men. As a man, my dear, you need to empower yourself. Either through education, or through hard work, or through business, or at least get common sense and be street smart. My dear, no be pennies. I dey talk am every time. It's not pennies. No be pennies that they do the job, oh, no be pennies. Some women want you to talk intelligently to them, to awake their passion. Okay? Some women want you to talk intelligently to them to awake their passion. Or maybe you be that man will be problem solver. You dey filled up with doses of wisdom. When woman come cry, come meet you, you get that shoulder where she go fit cry on. Not be money be everything. You dey listen. And then when she thinks that one kind big problem, you go just analyze them and then she go calm down. She always have something to fall back to in you. They say if man not dey blow, according to our people, right? You don't know how to punch. You know they blow. You go they slap now. You go they slap now, but nobody one way go they abuse woman. Okay? So also, woman not fit they work, make you they take the paycheck. Or they take the money, go they chase other women. Who does that? I hear say most of these women, when they start to work, because for them to actually make some good money, they get to do double shift, back to back work. And some of their husband they has, they flip the channels of television because you be say I don't already invest. Make she go work die. When the woman dey night duty, you dey girlfriend house, they spend the woman money. Her hard-earned dollar, you dey spend that for another woman. Who does that? Dude, who does that? You no go school, but you go house, go bring university graduates, come here. Or even the one wey no go school, we don't tear anyhow, tear eye for street. Oh boy, now you go look for wahala now. You go bring woman come here with the hope of her becoming a nurse to come boast your own pocket without even giving the woman the chance, the privilege or choice to choose whether she won't do nothing or not. But instead, good, still working. But instead, you don't already plan her life for her without her consent. Before you go bring her call, you don't already plan. Oh, I will go look for a woman where go fit go school. When they go come here, go come they work, come they give me money and all that. You don't already plan, and the woman must go do nothing. You don't already plan. Then you come there, you don't already plan for her without asking her whether you won't be nurse or not. Without her consent. And then you can't expect say you can't expect her to walk your way, and then to walk with your ways and with your rules. Oh boy, it hard now, my brother, it is not about the nursing profession. Let's get it straight. All this bitterness wey brothers dey show for social media. Oh, nursing, you get wetin dey nursing, where they make husbands then they kill their wives, the women they behave certain ways. Come on, it is not about the profession, but the individuals involved. Okay, so make una stop to dey blame nursing, or they generalize. They generalize them. Say something dey that profession where they change our women mind and they make them they misbehave. No, not be the profession. Okay, we know say nursing not be profession where una value for Nigeria. Una not value nursing. People not go, if people children say, oh, they won't go university, go read nursing, their family go look them one kind. Una not value for that country, but thank goodness, say for this part of the world it is valued and recognized, and a lot of our women like the job, and they are going into it, and they are being paid well. And to make more extra money, they do extra job, that they get the hours. Okay? So, not be the nursing the cause, and the individual. The profession, not they define the individual. And the individual, we don't read the profession, now they exercise them, they display them, okay? So, part of my work, for example, they interconnect with nurse practitioners, NPs, okay? And then doctors, other kinds of physicians, psychiatrists. So, where me they work, my work, they interconnect with nurse practitioners, NPs, doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, and all that. And the NPs where me they work with, and they are women that are working. They are very working. They know what time it is. They get their own game, and they have homes. They have homes too. They love and respect. So sometimes I dey wonder which rank or which category of nurses do you all refer to when you say nurses? Because the ones wey me know, wey me and them they get that interaction, discuss patient care together, wey they sit down for the table, they talk. Now NPs, nurse practitioners. So I don't know the rank of nurses where una they categorize under that. They say, oh, now then they do this, now then they do that. But whatever the case, let's be clear here. The profession must be respected. Okay? Nursing profession must be respected. And do not try to attribute that profession to be the cause of some women or some sisters' bad behavior or treating their husbands badly. Okay? Don't. I know a lot of good nurses apart from the ones I work with. I have friends, close friends who are nurses too. They have homes they take care of. They still there with their husband. Some don't there with their husband for 20-something years, 40 years, 30 years. Even before they start the nursing profession, they don't kill their husband. They don't turn their husband to move for house. Their husband never go buy guns, say, won't kill them. So, not be the profession, okay? Not the individual. I know a lot of nurses. Many people, not be everybody like internet to come out, come they defend. So, by me, I already get this platform, and I tell you, say, not be the profession. Nursing got to be respected, okay? So, to my sisters now, I want to talk about the sisters, okay? Excuse me. Okay, I hope you see the talk, oh, good. So, to my sisters, who thinks because they have been empowered, therefore, that power is for them to bend, break, send to prison our brothers, enslave them and kill their husbands. Una do well, oh yes. Una do well. Now they bring the bad name to nurses. Now be the bad eggs. Maybe some of una we supposed to dey one village, they tap and wine. God come butter on our bread, they come bring una come here. And I dey happy say women they enter professional careers, and they get careers. They come. Say you dey empowered. You know me say make you kill your husband now. So those people where they say, hey, woman power. Okay, woman power. Woman power don't mean say men slavery. Say because you get power as a woman, say you dey empowered, it don't mean say men slavery. It don't mean say, oh, because I be woman, I get power, I get to dispower men. That's where you all get it wrong. You know me say make you empower if you empower yourself to be a human being, we not get to live. What did it mean? Okay, you see that word we say empowerment, women empowerment. You know me say make you disempower the man. You know me say make you go to fight for power with man. It means say make you empower yourself to be a human being. We not go to live under the mercy of anybody, or we not go to beg for before she eat, or he want buy pad for her menstrual cycle, monthly cycle. You go ask man money. You want buy makeup for her face. You go ask man money. As it be for those days where women, their only work now to they get babies. Sit down for house, they cook and they make babies. So empowerment be say you to do something where be say you fit in a support. You fit get that independence. As a human being, you go get dignity. You're not going to beg for everything. Oh, my period don't come, I need money for pad. That one, they remove self-respect from person. So empower yourself means say, empower yourself to be self-sufficient to some extent. Okay? You know means say keep people. Because when you are a woman that is empowered, the nation is empowered. Not forgetting that we go raise children and we go give birth to the future generations. So if you as a woman not the empowered, how you want to empower the children when you go born? Now that word mean women empowerment. Woman feel they go school now. Woman feel they do work. Woman feel still they receive some money for herself. It don't mean say kill everybody when you come meet for road because you don't hear you don't be empowered. Let's get it straight, okay? So all this level where we say I dey abroad and the legal system favor me, so I go do and undo and then become mini god. And then you dey turn our good brothers into mumu. You dey turn our good brothers into zombies and robots to remote them at will. Okay, it must stop. That behavior say, oh, you don't dey empowered. So the man in your life now to turn out to mumu, to turn out to zombie, to disrespect her. It must stop. And it got to stop immediately. Enough of this bad behavior. Enough of this bad behavior. The Oyibo one that they try to copy. They make education compulsory for their country, and most of their women, they're highly educated. They don't kill their men. They don't send their men to prisons. Let's be realistic here. You know, say me, I did unapologetic. As I speak to the brothers, I speak to the sisters. This is a platform where we have to change things that are no longer acceptable. Okay? So education and money, you know, they make person crazy or lose her senses. Okay? Yes. You are now educated. Yes. You cannot make your own money. Yes, you can be independent, but they say make you use that power to destroy your home. They say make you use that power to turn other people's life upside down. If that now your plan, my sister, if that now your plan and understanding of woman empowerment, I beg leave the man alone. Nobody or human being deserve to be mistreated or abused. Now mama na born the man now. Now mama born the man too. They go treat your pikin like that. They go treat your pikin like that. This one will be say they carry una reach abroad. Una know they una go forget una senses. Una won't do past people wey get country. Make the man life miserable. Because law favor una. Come on, girls. Come on, my queens. Let's wake up. We can do better. Okay? To whom much is given, much is expected. You enter abroad with statues for your hand. You enter abroad with document for your hand. And yet, you don't appreciate the man who make that happen to give you that privilege. You don't appreciate him. The man will decide to give you a better life. We be say people don't suffer for paper tire for this abroad for years and yet they don't get paper. But you, they go marry you come. As you enter, you they get paper for your hand. You don't suffer. You don't get high blood pressure. You don't wait for 4, 5, 6 years where we say all the things where you go like to do. You know if you do them because you don't get documents. You not put your heart for your mouth. They work out the fear. Say if you cash you, return you back anytime. You come, you get paper. Before you know it, you start to go school. Now so you think say this abroad just easy. People come here should shine. They should shine. So when we say man even bring come, the man too go decide say no they give am paper. Back in the days in the 90s, So you now, they marry you, they bring you come here. We be say they for leave you there, make mosquito eat you die. Make you they live for darkness when nepa they take light for weeks. Where security not dey, make Fulani henchmen use you to cook suya. Make malaria chop you finish. Typhoid fever kill you. But the man decide to bring you come here. He bring you come here finish, you can't say, okay, you won't come make your life miserable. You won't come push the man so you go come raise hand up, come carry gun, start to the kill, he himself ready to die. My dear, how we take reach this extent as Africans? How we take reach this extent as Nigerian women? Video they circulate around social media, Nigerian man they cry, they take gun, they gun his wife down. Even where say police day, kill himself. How we take reach this extent, my sisters? As the man decide to bring you here and then come decide to empower you with the hope of say you na in wife, and at the same pocket una dey share, the same pocket now una dey work put. The man say, okay, you no fit go school again, but my wife go school. I go promote my wife, empower my wife to make sure say she go school. Some of these men go get 2 to 3 jobs to make sure say they empower and support their wife and family. And then when you finish the school, they expect say you go come support the house, support them, so that their work go still dey reduce. Out of 2 of una, 1 person go be professional, wey still dey bring professional money come house. And then when you come finish the school, you come spread your wings. You come spread your legs where you're not supposed to spread them. You can't take power from the man. Power must change hand. You can't take power. Instead of you to be empowered to join the man so that 2 of them go form power couple, no, your own now to take power from the man, join the power where the man to empower you. Can't turn the man to trash. And then they drive him, come off for house. So take some men here, they sleep for car, they sleep for streets. The house where they buy, you go drive them. Come carry, and before you know, you carry boyfriend, because to you, bad though. Government go give you money to take care of the children. You not go suffer, you not go hungry. And the man go there outside, they sleep for car, they sleep for street. You go see they find money to pay mortgage for the house where you they stay. And then you carry boyfriend where we call the hammer you there. Come on. They go do your picking. Say because law favor you. You won't just come turn to muster. Come off it, my sister. Waiting now. Let's appreciate the good men at least. Let's appreciate the men. Appreciate a man's efforts. For it is not your entitlement. Not be your entitlement for the man to bring you come here, come to worship you like juju. Not be your entitlement. Now good mind make him bring you come. Women dey here. It's only for the men to change that their mentality. Say, oh, the ones where they house will never open. Why not good part? Now lie, when you bring them come here. They don't know how they suffer, they make money. They don't know how you get to stay sometimes. You don't go get work, you get to the eat waiting you see. They don't know that one. You they bring people where we say their mentality it they engraved with, oh, man must maintain me. If you not fit take care of me, why bring me come? You go bring them come, your body go come the hot like fire. If only una fit change that mind, you go to see the goodness of the ones where they here. Oh, you don't want to marry another tribe. You don't want to marry another country black woman. Nigeria women full here. Good ones. All you need to do now to shine your eyes and look for good ones. Say because you follow one bad one one time, it bad for you. Or because your friend tell you in experience with one black woman. You know me saying so all of the day. Women still day abroad. We get culture. We know how to close their legs past the ones where they go bring for house. We don't get 100 million boyfriends already. Get one boyfriend for Germany. Get one for Holland. Get one for Spain. Get one for Italy, for America, for everywhere. They give all of the different names for phone. Come on, yo. We know all these things. Okay? So, my dear, I appreciate a man's effort, for it is not your entitlement for them to worship you like juju. Okay? This now another part of patriarchy where we get to change. This now another part of patriarchy where I go talk about, where we get to change. This act of men must shoulder all the responsibility for house. And the idea of being a man, it don't cause a lot of wahala. It don't make a lot of our brothers go to early grave before their time. This idea say man must do this, man must do that, man must do the other one. Man not supposed to cry. Man supposed to internalize pains even when the body they burn. You're not supposed to show emotions. It don't over pressure. It they put a lot of pressures for our brothers' life. It they make them tense. It they make them angry. It they make a lot of them become very harsh. It they make a lot of them become hypertensive, or to live up to expectations of family and to live up to expectations of society. Just say, I'm a man. So most women, they still get that mentality. Where be say you not marry person, where be say a millionaire or billionaire. You believe say supposed to do everything for you because your hand cut. You believe say you be man responsibility, now your entitlement. Put the man under serious pressure inside the own house. It gotta stop. People when they do the law for, they not design the law for you here. They not put their own laws because of you. They do it for their own people. But now una can't use the law pass. Let's call a spade a spade. I beg, make una take things easy. We know say some men too, they're not good. Some men when they go house, go use small money where they save here, go bring woman come. They go they ring bell to call the woman. Like say they village. Even the woman where they village, they not they treat her like that. You go maltreat the woman. Where go bring the woman come for Africa. Deceive am. Carry her come here. Tell her wetin he not be. When you carry her reach here, you come turn the woman to house girl. You go come maltreat am, beat am anyhow. When you do anyhow, you say I go come see anyhow now because the woman will come say, no, I'm done. I know they take this bullshit. Okay? I'm done. I go put you for prison. Because not be Nigeria idea where you they beat me before, break my teeth, break my head. Here you touch me, your ass go rock jail. Your ass will be on handcuffs. So we know say some brothers, they behave like animals, maltreat their wives. Bring them come abroad, then maltreat them. The same thing too applies to some wicked sisters. Some wicked sisters. They go sponsor man come, they go maltreat the man will come small. You come small, you come dey traumatize. Maltreat am. So my people, we should not become an animal, all in the name of love and money. If man gets money and come dey maltreat woman, we all go dey holla. We go say, hey, see this wicked, devilish, animalistic man. Because of money, one killing wife. Because if they maltreat woman, we all go holla. We go put our voice to the heavens. The whole world go stand still. He won't kill his wife, wicked man. So women too, women should also not behave the same way. So if a woman is in a vantage position, she should not behave the same way like an animal to maltreat a man. It's vice versa. Nobody should maltreat anybody. Okay? Nobody should maltreat anybody. Nobody has the right to maltreat any other human being, regardless of gender. All human beings must be treated with respect and dignity. Okay? So don't come and say because you are a woman you can do and do because the law favors you. Not at all. Not at all. Okay? So treat people with fairness. What you don't want people to do to you, don't do it to people. It is time we put an end to this. And again, I want to make this very clear. Okay? Your profession does not determine your personal life. So these people, whether they are working in other kinds of profession, that mentality is already there. So the profession does not perpetuate that. It does not instigate them to do that. So leave nursing profession alone. Make una not come talk about the profession. So other women will like to do the profession, they don't want to go. Or people will come tell their wives, say, they not go do nursing. Because una want spoil around everywhere, even for Nigeria, people they watch videos. Say, oh, they say when they reach America or Canada or London, England, when they don't turn to nurse, now so that they kill their husband, or now so that they do their husband, then people not go come they tell their daughters not to go to that profession. Whereas that profession has absolutely nothing to do with people's bad behavior. Okay? So please, let's be good to ourselves. I beg ya. Once again, I'm just being unapologetically a woman. I really miss Una, eh? Remember that this is a woman's place for changing all that is no longer acceptable. Huh? And always remember that if you're not a part of the solution, you are the problem. Okay, my people? So thank you so much for your patience. And thank you for the follow, for the likes. Please share my video. Let people watch too so they can gain one or two things from it. Okay? I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you all again soon. And I'm giving you a visual hugs. Visual hugs. Eh? Visual hugs. Bye-bye.